Hello and welcome to the incredibly influential and highly successful podcast. I'm incredibly influential.
And I am highly successful.
Today is Wednesday, March 15th, 2023 as we're recording this. What's up, big guy? What you been up to this week? What happened?
Oh, well, my college had a formal this weekend. I went to that.
Oh
That
yeah,
was
I
really
saw that.
exciting.
I
Yes,
saw
you
that, yeah.
you did. Yeah, I was going hard until the sun came up, and then I
Who
guess
who'd you go with?
everyone who went. So,
I see. This
yeah. I don't know if that helps answer your question at all or not, but there was just so many people. So
Yeah, I think your silence speaks volumes on this particular issue, yeah.
So,
Uh
it was a great time though. I had a very good time. And before that, I actually saw uh, Tick Tick Boom, like a live performance of it, and that was really cool.
yeah, it sounds pretty nifty. That's
hmm
that's yeah.
Did you have
Uh,
an exciting week or weekend?
um, I think it was all right. I finished my uh micro econ class on Friday. I got an
This
A.
is, oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, I got an
Yeah,
A. Woo. Um,
I got an A too. If we're talking about A's, this is
what
for my this is for my tap midterm, you know, because I tap.
what are you fucking Dick Van Dyke?
Who
Fuck.
knows? Who knows?
Do you
See,
do a terrible British accent?
no. Well, is that all he does? I think he did some dancing too.
Yeah, he did some dancing in Bye Bye Birdie. I was in Bye Bye Birdie. I think
I
you were
kind
there
of
for that.
I kind of like his like kind of not great Cockney accent. It's part of the charm, you know? Like what would Mary Poppins be without that very ambiguous accent?
Probably better,
Hmm.
if I had to guess.
Hmm.
I would say better.
We can put that argument aside. I won't go into this. How dare you
Yeah.
slander Mary Poppins?
It's fine. It's all right. It's pretty good.
It is fantastic. Anyway, good for you. Good for you and
Yeah.
your A.
Speaking of musicals, Oscars. The Oscars happened on Sunday.
Yeah,
What?
they did. Wow.
Yeah.
Who
Um,
who would have thought this kind of showing would have happened like, I don't know, 5 years ago when the
yeah.
Oscars were happening?
I took a lot of notes. I took a lot of notes.
You took notes.
I did
Wow. You're
for
doing homework?
for 3.5 hours. I watched. No, sorry, 4.5 hours. 4.5 hours because I watched about an hour of pre-show because it said it was starting at uh 7 or at 6, but it really started at 7.
Hey, so we both had similar experiences this weekend. See, I showed up to my formal at 10 o'clock and then was told promptly by the woman at the register that they don't close until 10:30. So I got to loiter around for a bit. What did you
Yeah.
what did you benefit from your 30 minutes?
I was finishing up dinner. I learned how to make fried rice over the weekend. That was pretty cool.
Well, for the first time?
Yeah, I mean, normally it's real easy to get, so I just never bothered. But like, I mean, I
Well,
had
how was it? How
it was
was it?
pretty good. It was
Are
pretty good. Yeah.
you flexing your own rice rice making skills right now?
I mean, I will say I probably put in more effort than most people do. I de-starch the. I mean, I'm saying this to
Who is
someone who is biracial Asian, so
Yeah, and also who like this is your first time. So you are like, I don't know. You act like you are going to be doing it as much as other people who make fried rice regularly.
I mean,
So
honestly, it's so easy and it makes so much that like it is kind of a decent strategy to just be constantly making it all week just to
yeah,
have like
someone could make
yeah.
a real business around this. They could really put something together and get people to come in mass.
Yeah.
Maybe even hold down like a real location to serve this kind of food.
maybe, maybe.
I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
And maybe they could name it after the worst kind of bear. Uh and they could call it maybe panda something, and because it's so
Uh,
fast, maybe they could call it Panda Express. Maybe.
that is just one idea.
You
That
know, that
is that's just one avenue you could go down.
I've got so many potential names, man. You don't even know. But
Oh,
anywho, we keep getting fucking sidetracked.
yeah,
We're
you want to talk about these Oscars?
yeah. Yeah, I do. I do. I do. I took a lot of notes actually. So
Wow. So you
starting
must
out,
really want to talk about it.
yeah, maybe. So in the beginning, you know, at during the pre-show, um, I was like, damn, poor Vanessa Hudgens that she's on the same level as Lily Singh. Because they had like three hostesses going around and talking to people on the red carpet as they were heading into the theater. And Vanessa Hudgens, Lily Singh, and some other lady I don't even know. And I was like, damn, Vanessa Hudgens really was in like the biggest Disney Channel original movie. And now she's on the same level as fucking Lily Singh from YouTube and her shitty talk show.
Well, you say that, but here's another perspective. That's a pretty sweet gig for Lily Singh.
Uh, a completely fucking undeserved gig for Lily Singh. Lily Singh should not be anywhere near Oscars or anything related to
Not even the
awards
not even the
or
pre-opening.
not even close.
You won't let her there?
Yeah. And then I was like, then they went over to the Oscars watch party in New York City, and I was like, damn, imagine being less important than Lily Singh that you're in New York while the Oscars are going on in LA. Imagine that. Imagine the steps it took in your life to be less important than Lily Singh.
I thought she was at the Oscars. Wait, I'm
Lily Singh
confused.
was. Some other lady was covering the party in New York City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, someone's got to be there. Was was there anything like nice about the party in New York City? Did it have
I didn't
anything to
really
do with
see
the
anything.
Oscars? Okay,
Yeah, yeah. It was. I think it was a Vanity Fair thing. It was just yeah, the celebrities that weren't important enough to go to the Oscars.
I see.
Yeah,
Well,
and then I wrote,
yeah, that is
and
tough.
and I quote,
I guess. Yeah.
Hollywood should have canceled the Oscars if James Kimmel was their best choice. Absolutely. They should have fucking canceled. I'm still so mad, right? I'm
I,
still so
how
fucking mad.
how can you be so mad? It's not like he's on stage for the full 4 hours, though that would make an interesting
No, it wouldn't.
Oscars.
No, shut up. Shut
I think.
it makes me mad because I am financially invested in ABC. So every time the
Oh,
Oscars
have you
flops,
bought stock? Is this what you're telling us?
I've owned Disney stock for a while. Let's see how much it went down since fucking Sunday. So what was it? March 13th was Monday. So on March 10th, Friday, we were at $93.57. And on Monday, as soon as it opened, we were down $2 whole.
Oh shit. Oh
James
no.
Kimmel, every time
How will you financially recover?
this is another note that I wrote down. Every word that James Kimmel says drops my Disney stock by 10 cents. Every single one. He's Oh my god, he was so not funny. He was
I
so
mean,
cringe.
his jokes at the end were kind of
The,
topical and amusing. I
when he
thought.
was,
I
but
didn't
when he was
watch
talking to
all of it.
Malala though,
See, I didn't watch that. So
exactly.
so I
Ex-
don't I didn't get the whole picture. I got like one nice part that like, he probably spent a little bit more time on.
oh my
But,
god,
you could say more if there was
you didn't
more.
suffer through what I suffered.
No, I did not. I did not. So I'm coming out of this like, a bit more cheery than you are. I just watch like the good parts. The probably 10 and 12 minutes worth to me.
God, I wish. I wish I
So,
had done that, maybe. And then we're still not even in the Oscars yet. The Oscars haven't even started yet for these notes, okay? Um, they were talking to Sigourney Weaver, and I was like, why the fuck is Sigourney Weaver there? What was she in this year? And then I was
she's
like,
just everywhere. Do you know that? She's just kind of like, I don't
she,
know.
she is everything everywhere all at once. Oh, that was a bad joke. That was bad. I'm
I
sorry.
I did not enjoy that at all. She
That
was
was
in
better. That was better than everything Jimmy Kimmel said last or on Sunday. Everything.
Disagree. I thought he said some funnier stuff than that. I
But
thought his jokes about the last Oscars pretty good. We got that Andrew
no.
Garfield meme. No one cheered for his Spider-Man call out. I mean,
Yeah.
they took a second.
And
Maybe
yeah,
maybe they were trying to count to three and they couldn't do it.
I don't know, man.
Like,
But Sigourney Weaver was in Avatar: The Way of Water, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that movie was nominated for shit because I forgot the whole fucking movie. It's so boring and forgettable. That's my hot
yeah,
take.
you
That's
don't
my hot take.
remember you don't remember her being, Navi Jesus?
Fucking oh my
She could,
god.
or the Lorax. She spoke to the trees and the
Well,
plants.
technically, they all spoke to the goddamn trees.
She, yeah, I guess so. She
Yeah,
also, I don't, I don't want to get into this movie. I have like a million things to say, and there's like so many things that you wrote about the Oscars. Well, good she was there. She's
yeah.
she's
Even
doing.
though, even though there was not a chance in hell that movie was winning Best Picture.
Did they must have won like special effects though,
Yeah, they
right?
won Best Visuals,
Yeah, because uh,
obviously.
there's
Because fucking what else was gonna win this year?
I don't know. Well, it's just probably the most advanced what our stuff can do right now.
I don't think that's true.
If
I don't think
no,
that's true. Because Avatar 2009 looks the same as Avatar 2, and there were 3 video game consoles in between. I have said this a million times. The graphics look the same. What the fuck did I pay $2,000 for an RTX 3080 when those motherfuckers in Hollywood can't upgrade their graphics
I
in
think
like 14 years?
mm, I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of the water stuff was pretty cool. Can you imagine how hard it is to film underwater? Like you watched Black Panther, and
I don't think they did film underwater. I don't think there was a single frame of like anything underwater there.
but like I don't know, like the way things are lit, it's kind of like night and day to a metaphoric degree.
I don't know.
Like I don't know. I think this movie looked good,
I don't know.
at least for at least when it didn't hit 60 frames per second for like random parts in the middle of
Yeah.
the movie. That was like giving me and my friend a headache when we
Yeah.
watched it. But you want to talk more about the Oscars? This is just about Sigourney Weaver, who showed up at the Oscars.
We all right. We've made it into the Oscars. This was the
Have we?
first award. This is the first award.
Okay.
I think it was. It might have been the second, but
Well, you better be on it, because you were there.
So Jamie, I was not physically there, but
I know.
Jamie Lee Curtis won Best Supporting Actress. She's been in Hollywood since fucking 1978 with fucking the original Halloween.
Yeah. I don't know what it was, but I felt like her bio that they put out was not like written to the imagination that she would win the Oscar.
Yeah,
It was
she
kind of like bizarre to see them just say, she was, her most recent movie was like Halloween,
Halloween
like
ends.
the
Yeah.
most, yeah, Halloween Ends. Can you talk about any of her other horror movies?
Yeah,
Like
please.
give a
Please.
bigger name drop. I mean, I'm not like I haven't seen Halloween Ends, and I don't know how good she is in that movie, but like, this is like her thing. It's the horror genre. Just
Yeah.
give us some. I but she won.
All right, all
That's
right. But here's what I have to say about that.
okay.
She was like third last in best supporting actress. She was like third last. I She wasn't even the best supporting actress in that movie. Stephanie Hsu should have won. Either Stephanie Hsu or Carrie Condon should have won. Angela Bassett was terrible. Black Panther 2 was terrible. And I feel like I'm taking fucking crazy pills every time I say this, but it's true. It is fucking mid. It is mid. It is boring. I would rather pull teeth than watch that movie again.
I mean, I don't want to watch it again either, but I mean, I still, just for me, I enjoyed my movie going experience
Yeah.
for parts of it. For I mean, I liked her performance a lot, you know? Like,
I given what she does on 911, anyone who is on cable television right now should not win an Oscar because cable television is AIDS.
well,
Absolute trash.
probably not for anything they do on cable television.
No, it should just disqualify you. It should just disqualify you. It was terrible. But yeah, Angela Bassett was terrible. My next note, and this is something that fucking irks me every time. Every single fucking time. So, you know
Okay.
how they first of all, so you know how every year they have a token international feature that goes in the running for best picture, but they still put it in the best international feature, which means it's obviously going to win that. So like, why bother? Like, if it's in the running for best picture, like, why do we even make such a fucking ceremony of it?
Well, I mean, you can get nominated for multiple Oscars.
Yeah, but so like, All Quiet on the Western Front won best international feature, and it was nominated for best picture. None of the other ones for best international feature were nominated for best picture, so obviously it was going to win.
This
And
is an international movie.
and that brings me to my second point. That brings
Wait.
me to my fucking second point, which is they need to bring it back to fucking foreign language film. They need to call it fucking foreign language film again because fucking every movie's international, you dumb fucks. They're all fucking international. The Banshees of Inisherin is just as Irish as the Irish film that was in Best International Film Feature. But because they're in a different language, they want to be woke. And that's my fucking big complaint with the goddamn Oscars is they can't fucking stop with the goddamn woke shit.
So instead of international film, you would rather have it called what?
Best foreign language, how it used
Best
to be.
foreign language film.
Yes. Yes. Best
Hmm.
foreign language film. Absolutely. Because then
I-
at least we're not fucking at least we're not
That
doing
would that would narrow the category into something very different.
no, that's the thing. That's the thing. They're the same. It's the same thing. They just changed the name to be woke. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well, I don't know if that's the correct term
Not
usage.
to be in best international feature film, it has to be produced outside the United States with predominantly non-English dialogue track,
Hmm.
aka best foreign language film. Nothing wrong with that, except they didn't but foreign language doesn't sound woke enough, so they
Can
had
I
to change it.
can I give a small, like, I don't know,
Sure.
like small tangent,
Sure.
but recently, my university changed their like category of foreign language for like credits, and they just called
Hmm.
it world language, which I thought was interesting. You know, that they just update the terminology into something different.
Okay,
Which,
that makes sense. That makes
yeah,
sense.
no, but isn't that like, I don't know. I think that kind of would help you in your idea of renaming this category. You know,
It's not even
it's
renaming, it's just going back to what it used to be called. Because that's still the defining characteristic. They haven't changed anything else. It's just that. They've just changed the name. So it's nothing new. It's just it it's the same as it always was. Anywho,
was you
anywho.
don't. It sounds like you're not happy with the winner. Most most of all.
No, 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 no. I'm perfectly fine with that. All Quiet on the Western Front was absolutely the best foreign language film this year. But I'm just upset that they make a big show of it when it's obviously going to be that one because it's the only one nominated for Best Picture. And I hate that they do that. Either don't nominate a foreign language film for Best Picture or nominate two. It's just that simple.
Maybe these other movies weren't becoming enough of Best Picture.
But that's what they've been doing every time.
Oh,
Every single time. And it, oh my god, it's so annoying because they've been doing it since like 2019.
yeah. I
Since
mean,
fucking what was it called?
we could probably just have
Roma.
a whole episode on the scandals of Oscars and
It's not
how
even a
they choose
scandal.
winners.
It's not
Well,
even a scandal. It's just a stupid fucking way they decided to do it. Uh, Anywho, next thing I wanted to say, Ki Hoi Kwan is a fucking treasure, and I love him. Um, uh, there are multiple times when I said Ki Hoi Kwan is a fucking king, but
in your notes,
his
you just
acceptance speech
you
was
just written it out multiple times in your paper. You're just like,
yeah,
he is a fucking king.
he is,
Like,
and yeah,
next line, he is a fucking king.
I mean, uh, where's the lie? Where's the lie? Let's be real here.
No,
Where's the lie?
like, as far as I don't know, this is just crazy. Like, I've not been. I mean, these actors like are part of me growing up. I mean, we're talking about Ke Huy Quan right now,
Goonies,
just him.
Temple of Doom. Oh, like
Yeah,
and Temple of Doom reunion, dude. Kate Capshaw was there with Steven Spielberg because they're married,
because
right?
they're married.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and Harrison Ford gave the best picture, and it's Temple of Doom reunion. That was fucking lit. That was awesome,
yeah.
and nobody said anything. Nobody said anything about it. It was fucking. That was the coolest part of the night,
Well,
and
you're
nobody said
saying it
anything
here.
about it.
You're saying
You're
it
damn
here.
right I did. You're damn right I'm saying it here. And also, when Harrison Ford came out, I know I'm skipping ahead a little bit, but Key, big claps, big claps. Love it. King shit. I love you, Ki Hoi Kwan. Ki Hoi Kwan, if you listen to this, fucking love you, dude. I love you. You're the fucking best. Um, Another thing I noticed, they did Pirates of the Caribbean music in between uh, uh, some of the categories for some reason. Like while they were walking people off the fucking stage. Fucking why?
Why?
What? What? Huh? Huh? What? What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
I
What the
mean,
fuck, man?
that's kind of out of pocket, out of nowhere. I mean,
Yeah,
they are making another movie because of course they are. This is
oh
just what
yeah,
Disney does. They're just like, all right, they throw a dart at a board of their licenses. They
yeah,
go, okay, well, shit, we don't even have him, but we're gonna make one. I don't
yeah.
know, but that, yeah, he gave a, I don't know. I got to watch that speech, and
It was awesome. It
it's
was
so
one of
so
my
happy
favorite
for him.
speeches of the night. One of my
We can
favorite of
all.
the night. Yeah. We got John Travolta as an announcer, and he didn't do an Adele Tazim. He didn't misname one of the fucking people that he was talking about. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was like, how are they like on this was an Oscars filled with just bringing back people who fucked up in the past. Cuz Jimmy Kimmel was host, when they did that fuck up with Moonlight
That
and La La
was
Land.
can't drop that, not for a second. That was crazy.
Yeah. And then like how did they do that? How did they fuck that up?
I don't know what did they do? Did they make an envelope with the wrong name? What
I
is
think
go?
so.
What is go? How did that happen? And
Jesus
then
Christ. I hope it was intentional sabotage. Uh but yeah, so Noah Del Tazim moment. That was good. I'm glad. Um
someone to make a correction from past mistakes.
yeah. Uh and then I said, and I quote, these fucking Hollywood types can't shut the fuck up about some political shit. Because, oh my god, they kept doing that, haha, I'm a Democrat and I'm better than you humor fucking all the time. Dude, I voted for fucking Joe Biden too, but you don't see me fucking virtue signaling all about it. Jesus fucking Christ. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Oh my fucking, it's so smug. It's so fucking smug and like kissing their own ass, right? Like they ought to be winning like
I I
uh
mean, you tell me.
it's so fucking smug. Oh my god. It every time someone makes a fucking political reference at the Oscars, I want to fucking stab myself in the ears. It's so cringe. It is so fucking cringe, right? Like I agree with all the shit that they're fucking saying, but it's still fucking cringe, you know?
I mean, yeah, we all have our own choices and what we do with our own platform. I mean, there were years ago when people would get booed at the Oscars for expressing, I think, more, you know, I don't know how to call it, but like less controversial, like less political, we'll say. Like I don't think like nowadays, like I don't know if climate change is as political as it was maybe 20 years ago, but when I think I saw some like headline about, how way back then people got booed off stage at the Oscars for just trying to make those kinds of comments. Which,
Oh no, Marlon.
I
I
mean,
think they're talking about Marlon Brando, and Marlon Brando got booed off stage because he didn't even fucking show up, and he let some Native American chick uh give a speech for him and talk about like Native American shit. And it's fucking yeah. That was why that's like the original fucking woke dumb fucking bullshit. Oh my
whoa,
god, they
whoa,
shut.
speaking ill of the dead.
Hey man, they're both dead actually. Sachin
Well,
Littlefeather was her name. She actually passed away last year. Rest in peace. But like, even if I fucking agree with the sentiment, it's cringe. It is cringe. They are. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. The Academy of Motion Pictures and Sciences needs to put me in charge of the fucking Oscars. So that way, if somebody says, like, start saying anything political, I open a trapdoor in the stage and they fall, and they're
can
and they're
you
just gone. They're
uh,
gone.
maybe we would accept this, but only if you followed Jimmy Kimmel's line of saying they'll not to those people. So if anyone it puts a very political remark in their speech or something, you go on stage and you do a little jig and you dance them off stage. How about
Oh,
that?
yeah.
This is my red button. How about that? How about that? You can have your wish. You can send anyone off the stage for like when someone says something that is too political for your taste at a video or at a film awards ceremony, but you have to dance them off. It will work, but you have to do it each time you want to, you want to incite your will.
Absolutely,
You
absolutely, in a
you do.
fucking heartbeat. I'm
You
glad
do.
that we're doing the big red button before the ad read. That we're switching it up. We're we're bobbing and weaving. We're bobbing and weaving. I've got
With
something to say about that too.
the big red button comes when it happens. So you take it. All right. Well, I mean, you're not afraid. You're not afraid of all those actors who are
It's
and directors. You're
uh,
like,
fucking
you know,
all those
you,
actors who've never been in a fight in their
your
entire life.
your
Yeah,
your stance on your own opinions on what this person is saying on stage does not matter compared to the moves I'm about to bust to knock this
abso-fucking-lutely.
person off.
Abso-fucking-lutely. I'd be hitting them with the fucking. I would be whipping their shit off stage. I'd be fucking hitting that dab on them. I'd be fucking nay-naying that shit, bro. I fucking stanky like their shit. I'd hit the gritty on them motherfuckers. I don't care. They need to get off the fucking stage. I don't want to hear their dumb political bullshit. For real.
Well,
Um,
I mean,
yeah.
the same might be true for whatever what whips and uh other other moves you do what in order to get these people off stage. Imagine, and you've already hit the button, so there's that. But your dancing might take more time on stage to get them off
I
than
don't
what they
care.
would have said.
I don't care. I don't care. It's not about the time. It's about the.
It's about what?
It's not about the years. It's about the mileage. There you
If-
go. There's her
you
Indiana
know,
Jones reference.
well done. I mean, if you're doing whips and nays, it's definitely not about the years.
Fuck you. That's a good line. That's a good line to go into the ad read on. There
All
we
right
go.
then.
There we go. This episode has been generously sponsored by skunknuggetparenting.com, run by my own talented mother. Parenting is hard. Sometimes kids and parents are like night and day. It can be very hard to get on the same page with them, and a lot of parents have anxiety that maybe they're doing it all wrong. Luckily, there is a service out there that can help. Skunk Nugget Parenting Solutions is a company that provides parent coaching services, resource referrals, and psychological profiling, along with 24/7 phone and text access in an all virtual program. Plus, the first consultation is free. In order to get this amazing service, please visit skunknuggetparenting.com. That is skunknuggetparenting.com. Thank you to Skunk Nugget Parenting Solutions for sponsoring this episode. Thank you all for listening. And now, back to the podcast. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Another note. Another note I had.
Yes, moving onwards with this 4 hours. 4 hours?
It was 3.5. I think it ended at like 10:30.
Okay, you were just there for the pre-show,
Yeah,
which ended four
it
hours.
was 4.5 hours. It was close to 5. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
All
Never
right.
question my fucking commitment to this show.
Yeah, no, I won't. I won't. I mean, you can, berate it and praise it as much as you like. Your commitment can't be denied.
Oh, I meant this show, the one that we're recording. Because
Oh,
I watched it for this. I watched it so I could talk about it on
okay.
this show.
Oh, all right. You know what? That definitely clears things up
Yeah,
because, I mean, that would be a little too strong of an attachment for my liking. I would be very skeptical,
yeah.
just personally. But yeah, you did it for this. I mean, that's way more than me. What's next? What's next? What
Um,
happens next?
I wrote when Brendan Fraser won Best Actor. I wrote Brendan Fraser, king shit all day, absolutely deserve it. No punctuation, just all that in a row, just word vomit. But oh my fucking god, Brendan Fraser is a king.
Brendan Fraser, what a comeback!
Oh my god.
What a player!
No, don't call it a comeback. He's been here for years. Don't call it a comeback.
Look, can I? Well, like, I mean, he was just like not in movies for a really long time. That's
Yeah, he
just
got
true.
fucking blacklisted because he got fucking SA'd, man. What the fuck? That is. I'm just glad that he managed to make a comeback, but dude, absolutely fucking spat on by Hollywood, and it is bullshit. And
Yeah,
yeah,
we should
yeah,
not ignore that.
yeah,
This is still an industry.
yeah. Fuck the people who screwed him over, because he got fucked over in the divorce too. Oh my god.
Oh, oh
Yeah,
my.
he aged like, and he got fucked up in filming those mummy movies because he did all his own stunts. Oh my god, he aged like 10 years in like a few months, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, but he absolutely deserved it, and he was very, very emotional. And oh my god, that was another one of my favorite speeches for the night. Um,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was. I got to see that. It
yeah,
was. It really made. I don't know. It was just a very nice moment.
yeah. I also noticed that this was a really big year for A24. Uh,
Well,
because
I
they put
mean,
out The Whale, they put out uh uh yeah, they put out like basically all the good shit this year. You know, The Northman, that was them.
did
Oh
that get
fucking
nominated?
no, not at all. It got
Okay.
snubbed. It got fucking snubbed, and that's another thing that I'm really fucking mad about.
Well, I did. I did watch that movie. I don't know if I would put it on there for like Oscars compared to what else I've watched this year.
Cinematography, it should have won. Honestly, cinematography was fucking good. Uh, uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was yeah. A24 fucking sweep
Yeah, it
all
did. It
all
did.
day. Yeah, they're like the only people publishing
When
really
when can
good.
we get their horror movies on the Oscars? How about that? They make some horror
I
movies. When are we getting horror movies in the Oscars?
I don't really. I don't
Just
really
throwing that
fuck
out
with their
there.
horror movies. I don't really fuck with their horror movies, but
Well,
they're
I'm just saying, they give like a consistent level of quality. Well, they give like they put a lot of effort into all their movies, and
yeah.
the horror movies are just known for not getting a lot of recognition at the Oscars. Just
That is true. That is true.
it's
Um, but yeah, it was just there's a lot of really good, really good shit that they've been putting out recently. They since like 2018, they've been putting out banger after banger after banger after banger, and it's been really, really impressive. You
yeah.
know,
A24 probably got thanked the most
yeah,
at the Oscars, followed by Moms, followed by the Academy.
yeah. I mean, I think I would think. No, I'm not gonna finish what I was about to say
No, no,
there
can I say
because
it then? You thank all the moms. You thank all of them.
yeah, yep. That
All
is
your
exactly
moms.
what I was gonna say.
Ain't
That is
that right?
exactly what I was going to say. I'm so glad that you got what I
we
was
gotta
going
th-
to say.
we gotta put it out there.
Yeah, yeah. Thank all the moms. I
Hmm.
definitely wasn't going to say that I would sooner thank A24 than my own mother, even
Yeah.
though I've never even worked with them.
Your own mother, your other mother, A24.
Oh my god. But yeah, no, fucking Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. That got nominated. Causeway, that got nominated.
Hmm.
After Sun, uh Everything Everywhere, all obviously. Yeah. They just banger after banger after banger. All the goddamn time. It's genuinely fucking impressive how
They've got
many
some
films they
upcoming
put out.
movies that I'm excited for too.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'm even like we already got peak cinema already. I think we all
What?
know what
What?
my
You can't
fucking.
you can't be excited for new movies to come out?
I think we all. I think we all know what movie I wanted to win Best Picture. I think we can all guess that by now. Um, fucking
Um,
yeah. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once is going to be, and you can quote me on this. We will come back in 7 years in 2030. We will come back in 7 years, and I will say that Everything Everywhere All at Once was the best film in the 2020s. I will say that. It was.
all right.
It was fucking great. And I don't think it can be topped. So, I mean, I'm waiting to see, but like genuinely that's in my like top 3 films ever.
I mean,
It's really good.
hey, yeah, yeah. It's a really good movie.
Uh oh, uh when Michelle Yeoh won Best Actress, they focused on Michelle Williams for a little bit, and she got Karen angry for a second. You could see like just like fucking the vitriol, the vicious just hatred, just like that fucking bitch. That
Uh,
you could tell she was thinking some words. just for a second, she was like, yay, and just giving the like fucking unenthusiastic clap. And then she smiled afterwards because she was like, oh shit, I'm probably being filmed. But
yeah,
she was pissed.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's kind of a lot to have. I mean, that's kind of why they show all their faces, I think. In like part of the reason is
Yeah.
they want that sweet reaction from all the people that they told you didn't win.
Oh my god. But yeah, no,
But
Michelle Williams was pissed. Maybe, hey, here's a fucking thought, Steven. Maybe if you gave her better fucking hair, you wouldn't have lost. You fucking piece of shit. You dumb motherfucker. Her hair looked terrible. Oh my god.
like in the movie,
Yeah, and just at the Oscars too, because I think
oh,
she had to cut it to do it. Yeah. Um. Uh.
I loved her speech the most, honestly. I
Michelle
mean,
Yeoh.
like, yeah, personally,
I. I mean, I was gonna say. I mean, does it resonate with you? You know, given
well,
the
I mean, it is kind of a big moment for Asian Americans, or
yeah
it just age, like, I mean, it's huge. It's like
yeah
this is a pretty whitewashed industry and awards ceremony. It's
yeah.
I mean, it's it's just a fact. I'm not like it's it's just true. I mean, it's cool that they had Halle Berry give the award to Michelle Yeoh. I think she was the first black actress to win to win an Oscar for Best Actress, if that's right, or if I'm
Did she win
wrong.
Best Lead or because Oprah won one?
She won for Best Actress. I know that.
Did she win Best Actress or Best Supporting?
Actress.
Then I think it was Oprah first.
Oprah won Best Actress.
Yeah. Did you not know that? Yeah, Oprah won an Oscar.
But was it Best Actress or Best Supporting Actress? Because there is still a
It was.
difference there.
Oh, she didn't win. She was nominated for
Okay.
Best Supporting
Well, Halle
in
Berry won.
1985. Yeah, Halle Berry definitely won. Um. Uh. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that was really cool. That was really fucking cool.
Yeah, that was a big fucking moment, man. I'm
Yeah.
just I'm just saying. But
Um.
that's just me. That's just me. That was I they gave pretty good speeches, but hers was my favorite.
All right. I'll tell you what fucking Everything Everywhere got fucking snubbed for, and then another thing that I'm kind of glad they lost.
They got snubbed. Wait, are we saying everything everywhere all at once got snubbed at the Oscars? I hope we're not saying that.
They should have won Best Costume Design. That
Who,
was
who won? Black Panther did, right?
yeah. Fuck the Black Panther costumes. They all look shitty and plastic and terrible. Every if the
Okay, can I yeah, yes. What
if if
that movie
Stephanie Shu only wore one of the outfits, just one of the outfits that she wore in Everything Everywhere, just one, they should have won. But she wore all those fucking crazy ass outfits. It was awesome. It was fucking awesome. And they worked the fucking costumes into the action because fucking Alpha Waymond beats the shit out of motherfuckers with a fanny pack. They worked it
yeah,
into the plot.
or
They should
sausages,
yeah,
there's no limit to instruments of fighting and
they
parts of your
should have
costume.
won. They should have won. But they lost for best original song. I didn't like Natu Natu, but
But did you like the performance?
no, not really.
You did not.
No.
I thought it was cool. I
But
thought it was.
This Is a Life. This Is a Life is eh eh eh. I don't care. I don't care. It's eh, eh.
What movie is that from?
That was from Everything Everywhere.
Oh yeah, I forgot they had an original song.
Exactly. Exactly. So did I. I'm like, okay, all right. Definitely shouldn't have won, and I'm glad it didn't. So yeah.
I just that's so crazy. I mean, they talk about it being a monument or like um I don't know. I think the woman who did the costumes for Black Panther, this is like her second time winning an Oscar.
She shouldn't have won it
And
that year either.
I don't
I
think
said
she
what I
should have
said.
won it this year. Can I just say, I mean, the those bird costumes in that movie, were they CG? They were CG. So
Partially, yeah.
I mean, it's a weird gray area, I guess, in how much CG is used for costumes. I don't know how it works for movies.
Oh, here's another one, right? Avatar: The Way of Water was nominated for Best Production Design. And I'm like, fucking where? What production did they design? Everything was animated, you dumb slut. I fucking hate. I fucking hate the people in the Academy. If I ever win an Oscar, I'm going to tell everyone at the Academy that they're all a bunch of boring old white men who don't know anything. I will say that in my speech. I
Yeah,
will
I mean,
I will piss and shit all over the fucking stage. I don't
I,
care. I don't care. What the
I'll
fuck are
just
they
say
gonna do?
if you give a performance and pull enough strings to get it and be on stage, I don't think they could stop you.
You're goddamn right they can. I'll
I
be like,
think
and this is what I think about the Academy. I think you're all a bunch of stupid, ignorant, dumbass motherfuckers who don't know shit about shit and couldn't tell their asshole from their fucking left earlobe. I swear to fuck, man. They don't know shit. They don't. They don't know shit. Anywho,
at least
uh,
thank your moms.
yeah, and A24.
And A24, yeah. Thank A24.
A24. Speaking of everything everywhere all at once, and A24. Stephanie Shu was crying the whole time. It was awesome.
I mean,
Oh,
it's you know,
literally.
she's worked with these people and they are like earning the highest prestige of
Yeah.
someone in their profession. So it's pretty fucking big and she worked on that project and damn, she was good in that movie too. I
She should
mean,
have won Best Supporting Actress,
I
but they
mean,
had to give it to fucking Jamie Lee because Jamie Lee's not going to be with us much longer.
oh, okay, well,
She's
uh
fucking old, man. She's old. I don't know
I
what
mean,
to
if
tell
that's your
you.
reasoning, I mean, I think they both did phenomenal work in that movie. I mean,
I
you know, each
I
of
don't
them are
think
just parts of the whole, you know.
Deirdre Bo Beardra was not a better fucking performance than Jobu motherfucking Tubaki. It's no, absolutely not.
All right.
But yeah, she should have won. Uh and then chronologically the last thing I wrote was and I quote in all caps EEAAO sweep baby fuck yeah 7 Oscars.
That's
Yeah,
right. When's the
damn
last time a
fucking right.
movie's won 7 Oscars?
I don't
Do we
even
know?
know. I don't even know. Probably like Return of the King or something. Return of the King won a lot.
If it's really since then, that's kind of wild. I'm just
Yeah.
Gravity. Gravity?
Oh fuck, that was terrible. That was a terrible movie. Oh my god.
Gravity one. These are very different movies. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
The
In quality. Yeah. A24 won more than any other studio. Yeah.
yeah, well,
Not
that seems
surprising.
I mean,
Not surprising at all.
given that they are the studio that won 7 Oscars for one movie, yeah, it kind
Yeah.
of makes sense.
And then here are some things that I noticed throughout. Two other things they couldn't shut the fuck up about other than politics were they couldn't shut the fuck up about the pandemic and like, oh, people got back to the movies in 2022. People actually saw movie. People saw movies in 2021. Dipshit. Fucking everyone was watching. The pandemic was over in 2021. It was over. It was done. Am
Well,
I the only person who remembers that fucking Matrix, Spider-Man No Way Home, and the fucking Kingsman prequel all came out in the same fucking month? Am I the only person who fucking remembers that? Fucking No Way Home made $1 billion motherfucking dollars. Okay?
that's true. That's true.
Nobody fucking cares.
People
Nobody
went in.
fucking cares.
People went in to see that, and they went back in again.
You're goddamn right. I saw it like 4 times. Absolutely. I've
Yes.
seen it 4 fucking times, and it's yeah. I've heard that it doesn't hold up when you don't see it in theaters. Fuck you. I don't care. I don't care. It's
I don't know.
Spider-Man.
I think it's a fucking great Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
But uh,
And then the
how
last
many
thing I
more
noticed.
categories? Oh, yeah.
Uh, Speaking of categories, actually, um, Jimmy Kimmel would not shut the fuck up about. Oh, did they added all the categories back? Oh, don't you know it's gonna be extra long? He kept fucking bitching about it. You know,
Well,
they were so fucking mad that they had to introduce all the categories back, even though it makes the show longer and gives more space for fucking advertisers and makes me more money. The only thing that loses money is when James fucking Kimmel opens his stupid, insolent fucking mouth. I wish someone would have come on stage and fucking slapped him. Oh, they never shut the fuck up about the slap either. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. I know it's the only notable thing to happen at the Oscars in the last 20 fucking years, but fucking chill. Nobody cares. Nobody cares anymore. It's old fucking news. The only people who still care are the Oscars and Chris motherfucking Rock, who keeps fucking talking about it.
I mean, it is. I don't know why they bring it up like it was funny because it
It
was
was
pretty
funny.
fucking. I mean, it
No,
was
it was
just
hilarious.
like it's just pretty fucking bad to happen at your award ceremony. I'm just saying. I mean, like
Yeah,
comedy is probably the best medicine for whatever they're gonna do about
yeah.
that.
But I
But
think it's
it's
hilarious.
it's fucking bad. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, how do you take out best editing from the Oscars?
I don't know, man.
Like, how do you make movies without editing? This is just, it doesn't make sense. So, I mean, I'm glad they put it back in. They probably should not pad so much, like, it's a fucking 3 hour ceremony, and, you know, part of that time is taken up by people making jokes about putting the categories back in. So, I mean, if if they're doing it too much, as you say, then yeah, they
If they had shut the fuck up about adding the categories back, it wouldn't have added any extra fucking time.
I mean, is Jimmy Kimmel even hosting his own show right now? Like, this might be
He
his only
is.
gig left.
He
Oh, he
is. He
is?
is.
Okay.
Late night with or it's. I think it's just called Jimmy Kimmel Live now. Fucking, I hate him. I hate him. I hate
Well,
him.
he got his show back. That's,
I hope
he
that
lost it for a little bit. That's not something that happens every
someone
every time.
someone should have slapped him. So,
Oh, we're bringing
unironically,
like a
unironically,
new Oscar slap. Like,
yes, he absolutely fucking deserved it. He should have gotten the slap.
okay, you watched the whole show. What joke? Because he made a lot of jokes. What joke would you have garnered a slap?
The Spider-Man one was pretty bad.
You know, but wasn't it kind of funny? Like, I mean, he just gave us a chance to see Andrew Garfield in the audience, which is kind of a treat.
Yeah,
I'm just
but
saying.
the
Just throwing,
Guillermo
just saying.
thing, the Guillermo thing was pretty cringe.
Okay, all right. Is that your contender?
No, I'd have to. Dear God, help me! I'd have to rewatch it. Thankfully, I've managed to block it out.
Yeah,
there were enough.
you've got like 30 minutes of Jimmy Kimmel talking, kind of just like cycling around in your head
If
from
it
that
comes
show.
back up, I'm gonna have a fucking psychiatric breakdown. But there were enough good things that happened overall that it was a decent show. You know, if they had gone hostless again, like they did in like when they couldn't get a replacement after Kevin Hart, it wouldn't have been that bad.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, this was better than like probably the past 5 years of them doing Oscars.
Yeah,
Or I mean, like just like for the categories, I think like this is just pretty
for the selection,
cool.
it was
I
great.
I only watched like 12 minutes, so what I saw looked great. Just
Yeah,
saying.
you
Just saying.
definitely saw the highlights, but yeah, it was just a lot of really deserved awards. The Daniels, absolutely fantastic. Uh,
Yes.
Daniel
Yeah.
Kwan gave a good speech. Shiner was okay, but you know, it's
You
whatever.
know, not
It
every
wasn't
Daniel can
his
be a
movie.
winner.
It wasn't his movie. Let's be real here. It was Daniel Kwan's movie. Let's
You,
let's
you know,
let's think about it. Let's give it a long, hard think.
when you have two people work on a movie, you know, you can only put one name. You know, okay, here's my analogy. You got a research paper, right?
Hmm.
You can't put both names first.
Well,
One's got to go in front. That's just how
Daniel,
that's just how words work, man.
but I mean, it's a movie about an Asian American parent and an
Hmm.
Asian American child
Yeah.
trying to work together.
Yep.
Let's just say I'm pretty sure that might have more relevance to one of the Daniels than the other. Let's just leave it at that.
Hmm.
But yeah, Daniel Kwan's speech was way better. Um,
Nice. Well, good for him.
yeah, I
I
mean,
haven't
yeah,
watched it, but I'll probably do that afterwards if
I
you
don't know
say.
if we've ever gotten. Oh, I have a couple of jokes. These aren't mine, sadly, but I've got a couple of jokes that I've seen on the internet.
Hmm.
But yeah, you know how they said the Oscars don't do horror?
Yeah, what happened?
I mean, they kind of did, right? You know, women talking. It's pretty scary to me.
Ooh.
And then my other one is they figured out how to give best director to an Asian person, and that's to have a white person stand there next to him.
Fuck. Okay.
I mean that that's just true. That's just sad but true, man.
Well, well, that was that was pretty funny, but uh,
I wish I could say that was my joke. I
that
wish I
that
could say that was
woman
my
that
joke.
woman talking one, oof,
I could have
oof.
delivered that one a little bit better.
No,
I could have delivered that one a little bit
I
better.
mean, I kind of know what happens in that movie, and the fear of God is it's a messed up kind of horror.
Yeah,
Anyway, well, you know, because something happens to those people, you know.
I
They,
yeah. That's
that's
Hollywood. That's
that's the scary
Hollywood.
part. Oh shit. No, no. Don't do this.
That's the Oscars, baby.
Uh not sitting well with that.
oh, oh my God! It was so. And then I one woke thing that really pissed me off. Really pissed me right off. I'll tell you. It was that uh the lady who won best original screenplay or best adapted screenplay for Women Talking. Her acceptance
Oh.
speech was like, "Oh yeah, men ain't shit. You know, I had to take
Oh,
everything.
wow.
Men
You
ain't
you
shit."
didn't like that speech?
But then immediately after, what she
What?
said was, "And I want to thank my kids, my beautiful kids, and my husband." Right? But she didn't mention that he was her husband, but he was, and it's like, I mean, So, sounds like maybe not all
Hey,
men are terrible
hu-
here. If you're,
husband, first mate. Isn't that what Brendan Fraser called his wife? First mate.
I don't even fucking know. He gave a lot of weird whale puns in his
Yeah.
acceptance speech. I was like,
Yeah, that's kind of
bro,
funny though.
you're trying a bit too hard, Brendan. You're
He
trying.
is a real dad. He's a real dad for that.
I feel like he was gonna go into it a lot more cool and make all those whale puns and wink wink, but like I think the emotion of the moment really got to him, and he was like,
I know. It was like kind of funny to watch his struggle between making these jokes and like being so overwhelmed with the fact that he won an Oscar.
"Oh my god, he was legit
It's
about to
it's
fucking like
it's
break down
adorable
in
to watch.
tears." Oh my god, I just want to give that man a hug. I just want to give that man a hug. He's
Mhm.
did you see the was it Sundance or Cannes Film Festival when he got like the 10-minute standing ovation and he like
Yeah,
kicked his little shoes and
his
gave him
little kick.
a little kick, and he's like, oh shucks, oh,
Yeah,
oh, I love you, Brendan. Oh my god, fucking
yeah. Eat
furry
up.
fucking vengeance wins an Oscar. Goddamn right. God bless.
Yeah.
And then, oh my god, I hope. All right, I was a little bit mad that Key didn't say thank you to Steven and Kate Capshaw at the Oscars because he did at the Golden
He
Globes.
waved at Steven.
He did wave at Steven. He did
He
wave
he
at Steven.
he blew like 1,000 kisses at
Yeah,
Steven.
absolutely. I just wish he would have mentioned it, but I think he was probably pressed for time. But like, Kate Capshaw, Harrison Ford, and Steven Spielberg were all there, and he couldn't have been like, "Hey yo, Temple of Doom reunion, yo, what's up?"
You know,
The worst
that
one.
would be
The worst one in the original trilogy. Did you know Steven Spielberg hates Temple
I'm
of Doom more than he hates Crystal Skull?
where did you find this out?
In interviews, he always says the only good thing about Temple of Doom is that he met Kate Capshaw.
I like the ending. I'm just
I
gonna say I
I
like
like all
when
of it. I
I
like
like
all of it. Temple of Doom
I
is
like
great.
I like that movie. Steven, I mean, you can have your own opinion, but we the fans will still gobble it up. That
There was
movie.
a big there was a big controversy with that movie because it was super fucking violent at the time,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
created the PG-13 rating.
Yeah, it did.
and
Yeah, it
and
did.
he was really upset about that. He was really upset that like I think he took it really personally when he
Yeah, well
traumatized a lot of
that's what
kids.
happens that's what happens when you rip a man's heart out in a children's movie. I'm
And
just
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, good
I
point, well made. Good
I
point, well
hope
made.
I don't know. Am I better off from what I saw it? I don't know. But,
I
you know, it
Yeah,
definitely happened to me.
I think it is. I think it is a good film, and I think he beats himself up too much about it, and I don't think he beats himself up enough for Kingdom of the Crystal Skull because that might be the worst movie of his career.
Well,
If it's not the worst movie of his career, then it's pretty fucking close.
it's yeah, I won't argue on it. I will not argue with you on it. Mostly because I don't have a lot of arguments
Yeah,
on that. But
yeah,
yeah. That Temple of Doom reunion in Oscars 2023.
yeah.
That is a real sentence.
Speaking of Indiana Jones,
Mhm.
are you excited? It's coming out this summer.
The Dial,
The
the
Dial of
space
Destiny.
race. I'm uh I don't know what's her name, but she's playing his
Phoebe Waller
goddaughter.
Bridge. Phoebe
Yeah.
Waller Bridge. I made a comment about that in a few of the previous episodes. I said you
Mhm.
can't have two white women with Phoebe and Bridge in their name be famous at the same time because I do not know which one is which. Because there's a Phoebe Bridgers and there's a Phoebe Waller Bridge, and I don't know which
Oh.
one is which.
Well, apparently you do.
I have to look it up every time.
Oh,
Yeah,
but you were pretty fast on that.
I
But
am
yeah,
quick on the draw.
I am you know, optimistic
It's
about the movie.
yeah, it's
It,
what's his name?
they showed a lot in the trailers, but what they did show kind of has that energy that I associate with Indiana Jones. So
Yeah, I don't.
um,
I don't know if the cinematography feels quite right. The cinematography feels a little bit too close to Crystal Skull for me. It's a little
I
bit too close.
you know I will admit I think Crystal Skull might have had a little too much CGI in it.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just looking too similar to that, and I'm not excited for it. But
Mm.
it's the guy who did Logan and Ford versus Ferrari, and I'm blanking on his name right now, but he's really good.
Yeah, I
And
like both those movies.
I don't want him to fuck this up. Yeah, Ford versus Ferrari, I think was my pick for Best Picture that year. Honestly,
Ooh, yeah, I like that movie a lot. Really,
yeah, Christian Bale. Christian Bale should have won Best Actor for that. Did he? He might have. But
I
I
don't
know
think he
Joaquin.
did.
He wasn't Best Lead. I think he was. I think he was in for Best Supporting. And Joker won Best Lead. And I will never forgive Hollywood for that. I will never forgive Hollywood for the creation of that movie. That was the worst movie I think I've ever seen.
Wow.
That was worse than the Emoji Movie. I would rather sit through the Emoji Movie again.
What? What? What?
Yeah.
Wow. That's just, I mean, because I've watched both those movies too, right?
Yeah.
And
I think you went with Ethan to go see it in theaters.
no, we did not. We bought a DVD
Uh
and watched it in the comfort of our own
Apartment.
apartment. Yeah, because we were not about to go make it an event to watch the emoji movie because it
Good?
is not that kind of movie.
It's not good? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
It's better
yeah.
than Joker.
It is not
It
a
is
good kind of movie.
it is better than Joker, and I will stand by that. Joker fails on every single level. It shouldn't have been nominated for Oscars. It should have been nominated for Razzies. It should have been a Razzie sweep.
I think it was pretty well put together. That's just me though.
I think it was a terrible performance. I think it
I'm just so surprised that there's nothing in this movie that you know, uh, resonated. Just nothing that
zero. Zero.
nothing, nothing.
It is a perfect 0 out of 10 for me. It is everything I despise. It is I'll get into it right now. We've got time. Uh
If you
it
say we do,
it was well, we already did the big red button, so I can
we
go
did.
crazy. I can go
All
crazy. I
right.
got 10 whole minutes.
Okay.
Uh it was a failure to the source material. It is nothing like the source material.
Well, I think that's the whole point is that it's like it is a departure from, what we come to know as the Joker. I mean, somehow they gave this character like a comprehensible origin story, which I think is like one of the biggest challenges for just
That's the
knowing that
point.
character.
In the comics, he doesn't have one for a reason. That's the
Wh-
whole They made an entire story about how
what is the reason? But what is the
so
reason?
the entire story of Batman the Killing Joke is that anyone his whole point is that anyone could be the Joker after one bad day. And obviously Batman and Commissioner Gordon, they prove him wrong in that story. I mean, spoilers, but it's like 40 years old now. Go read it, you pussy. But fucking it's the whole point of it is that anyone could be the Joker after one bad day. It doesn't matter where he comes from, but you cannot have a Joker without a Batman. The whole point of the Joker is he defines himself as being the opposite of Batman. Any other comic book villain would have worked, but Joker defines himself by being the opposite of Batman,
I
and
think
Bruce Wayne is
that's pretty
9 years
shallow.
old. No, that's the whole point. That's like literally the entire point of all the Arkham games, of the Dark Knight, everything when the Joker shows up.
I mean,
That is his whole point.
you can have different interpretations of the Joker.
But
I
you
think
can't
you can.
but you can't have it go against the core characteristics of it. You could have woman Joker, You could have Black Joker. You could have Robot Joker. You could
I mean,
have
Batman is
Joker come
still in the
back from the
universe.
dead.
He's
He's
still
not.
in,
He's fucking 8 years old. He's fucking 8 years old. He doesn't even know who the fucking Joker is. So how can he define himself against the fucking Batman? He can't. He cannot.
I mean, in a way, he kind of does. Like the story kind of like puts him through this sort of crisis, where he like is trying to figure out who his father is.
But he
And
was created by Batman. He was made by Batman.
I feel like I've seen stories of the Joker where like I don't know, like Batman isn't a direct cause for the Joker, and Joker
Well,
is not directly going against Batman. He's kind of doing his own schemes, and
in every good version of the
he,
Joker, he
okay,
gets he tells a lot of different origin stories, but the key thing that they all involve is one day he got press ganged into being some like joke of a costumed villain, and he wasn't actually like, well, even in Batman 89 he didn't dress up as like a villain, but Batman knocks him into a pit of acid somehow or some kind of chemical, and he
yeah,
comes out of it with bleached skin and green hair and all that shit. That's what happens. Batman was involved, and because of that, Joker decides to define himself by being opposed to Batman.
I
Every
think
single characteristic other than fucking biological sex, Joker tries to be the opposite of Batman. And that's the whole point. Literally any other comic book villain would have worked
I don't.
except Joker.
I think you're clinging a little too close to the themes of like certain Batman, you know, universes or stories, because I don't think the Joker has to only be that character. I think it can be explored in a lot of ways in the
You can
similar way that
explore it,
Batman is kind of given a lot of different stories, Like I don't
but
think that Batman like there's something I really like about the first Batman movie. I think it's Mask of the Phantasm, which I
that
think
is
does
not the first Batman movie. First of all, the first Batman movie was in the 1960s. No, that might not even be the first one, but
okay, first
Batman the movie.
animated Batman movie released in theaters. Both different facts about this movie. But
Yes.
my point is that Batman is kind of like I don't know, just differently explored in this movie in the sense that he's coming to grips on whether he wants to be Batman
Yeah.
or be in love, and he
Batman has
and he
other
he
enemies than the
he
Joker.
gives it up. He gives it up. He kind of does this thing like in Spider-Man 2 where like he just gives up being a superhero.
Yeah, because
Um
he wants to get with the lady who totally
yeah.
isn't the Phantasm at all. Definitely
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, totally
Fucking
not.
world's greatest detective, my ass. But
But at the same time, the Joker is created in this movie just like he is in Joker, the
but
movie.
he yeah, but no. Well, first of all, no. Joker had already existed in
But
the film because
he doesn't exist as a Batman villain at the beginning. He is doing his own thing. He's his like, I you know what I mean? Like he's not
no,
directly going against what Batman is doing because,
no. Mask of the
he
Phantasm happens like after a few seasons of the animated show, and in like the first episode, he's in it.
no way. No, I
Yeah,
don't. It's like
yeah.
an origin.
No, Mask of the Phantasm comes out. Uh,
It might have come out later than the series, but it's meant to be like the first part of his story, at least the way I saw it. I still can't get over how you just don't value Joker highly as a movie. I mean, I think that
I
they,
didn't. Oh, and well,
I'm,
here's some of
or
the other
just to
parts I
hate it
don't
as much as
like.
you do. Okay.
Here's some of the other parts I don't like. I think the writing is shit. Um, remember that scene where he's on the couch and he's like, "Oh, comedy is subjective." It's just the director talking at you in the audience for 10 fucking minutes. Because that's all the things that Todd Phillips believes, where he's like, you can never make another Hangover movie in 2019. You can never make another Hangover movie. Oh, I'd
Well,
be canceled. He said that. He said that before, multiple times. And
the
it's like,
Joker said that.
no, but he does the comedy is subjective, everyone finds different things funny. He says that, and Todd Phillips has said, "Oh, you can't make another Hangover movie. Oh, I'd be canceled. Comedy's subjective." It's just Todd Phillips repeating fucking shit at you for 10 fucking straight minutes. It's the epitome of fake deep. It
You
is the
don't think
epitome of fake deep.
you don't think it worked into the character
No,
at all?
no,
Not at all.
no. The Joker does not exist to serve a cause. This is another reason why it wouldn't work with the Joker. The Joker does not exist to serve a cause, right? The Joker is literally chaos personified.
Isn't
That's the
that
whole point.
isn't that still a cause? I
You know
mean,
what my favorite Joker movie was? You know what my favorite version of Joker was? The Batman 2022. Because the Riddler does everything that the Joker did, but better. He is everything that Joker was supposed to be in that movie, but better. He serves a social cause. He was hurt by the downtrodden. He was hurt by Thomas Wayne. And guess what? He's a way fucking better villain. Paul Dano should have at least been nominated for an Oscar for that. But
I'm
fucking, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I'm so confused. But
The
okay.
Riddler in The Batman did everything that the Joker did in
I
his
know,
movie.
but he's still not like I don't he's not the Joker. He's still the Riddler. Like
Yes,
I don't think
but
you could really say that this is your favorite rendition of the Joker when it's not the Joker.
no, I'm saying that
It's
he did what the Joker was what Todd Phillips was trying to do with Joker in his own movie, but he did it better. That's what I'm saying. If you wanted a villain that like could serve a social cause and like make a point about mental health access and like class divides and shit, if you wanted to do that, you could easily make the Riddler do that, or you can make Hush do that, which is what they're gonna do in the
the
sequel.
next, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can just do different things and tell different stories with your movies. And I mean, I,
Okay, but you can't be cringe. And Joker 29, one my main complaint with Joker 2019 is it is fucking cringe. And
okay.
it is the epitome of like fake deep and like the you know how like everyone all those like motivational quotes with like Joker in it where it's like fuck bitches get money, that sort of thing.
Those are pretty funny.
Yeah, that is unironically what Todd Phillips believes. That is unironically what that movie is about.
Oh,
Unironically.
okay.
And that is why I hate it. And there's a letterboxed review that has stuck with me for
Well, I don't
years and years and years.
I probably don't know the director as like a person as well as you do. So
He's
maybe
but here's a review that has stuck with me for years and years and years ever since I saw it. And it is a review for Joker 2019, and it is when you've never been to the ocean, a puddle seems deep. Basically,
uh,
go watch fucking Taxi Driver, you piece of shit. Go
I
fucking take a shower and go watch Taxi Driver, because it's better. And then go kill Ronald Reagan or something. I don't know.
okay. Robert De Niro. Kill Robert De Niro.
No, no.
Kill Robert De Niro.
Did you not know? There was a
Kill John Lennon.
there's the reference, but did you not know
Yeah.
that John Hinckley Jr. Tried to assassinate Ronald Reagan because he thought Jodie Foster, underage Jodie Foster, was so hot. He was like, "Oh my God, she'll notice me if I try to kill fucking Ronald Reagan."
Oh man.
And now that he's dead, right? I can say, of all the reasons to kill Ronald Reagan, That seems like a pretty weak one, to be honest. Like,
Whatever gets you there, you know.
he didn't even do it, though. He didn't even do it. He missed.
Yeah.
He missed. He's a
He
pussy.
missed.
John Hinckley. I could kick John Hinckley Jr.'s ass. Fucking fight me. Fucking fight me, you bitch. You bitch.
Well,
Yeah.
all right.
Anywho,
All right then.
that is. We're gonna end this episode by me publicly
Okay.
challenging John Hinckley Jr. to a fight.
Yes.
Anywho,
Perfect.
I want to thank Justin Connor for his patronage over on Patreon. It helps us bring out this show for you guys, helps us do cool stuff. If you want to go
Yes,
over to
thank
support
you.
us, yeah, patreon.com/IIHS podcast, all one word. If you want to follow us on social media, get updates about when we're posting stuff or when episodes are available on Patreon or Q&A, anything like that, we are at IIHS podcast, all one word, on Twitter and Instagram. Yeah. Other than that, I
Other than
can't
that,
think of anything else. Oh yes, I can. I just want to say one more thing. So I went bowling on Friday night,
okay.
and it turned into glow bowling, as it does.
Glow bowling.
Yeah, look it up. We don't have time to explain it, but like
Oh.
basically they're playing music.
Wait.
and there's, like,
What's glow bowling? My roommate's VP of the bowling club. What's glow bowling? Yeah. Wow. This man knows his stuff.
Yeah, so it's bowling, but like black lights and music, and so they were playing music, right? And these fucking like 6-year-old kids come into the fucking bowling alley, and what do they start doing, Maxwell? What do you think they start doing? And then give you a guess.
Bowling?
No, they start fucking flossing. I hate Gen Alpha. I hate them. I hate them so much. I hate the Oscars. I hate Gen Alpha. I hate old people. I hate young people. I hate everyone. Good night.
If you press that red button, you'd probably have to floss some people off stage. I'm just saying. It would fall into the realm of possibilities.
Shit. All right, I'm gonna have to think about that. All right.
You don't press the button, you're gonna be flossing on the next political activist on stage. Leave you
Which
with
one
that
is
image.
more cringe? Which one is more cringe? That's all right. Yeah, that's something to think about. But anyhow, I've been incredibly influential.
I've been highly successful.
I hate everyone. Good night.